In the realm of project management, cost management emerges as a pivotal discipline, encompassing the processes required to ensure that a project is completed within the approved budget. Effective cost management is not merely about keeping expenses in check. It's about maximizing the value derived from every dollar invested. It serves as the bedrock upon which successful projects are built, ensuring that resources are allocated judiciously and financial goals are met. From the outset, project managers must prioritize cost management as an integral part of their project planning and execution strategy. This entails establishing clear cost objectives, developing realistic budgets, and implementing robust cost control mechanisms. By doing so, project managers can mitigate financial risks, prevent budget overruns, and deliver projects that align with stakeholder expectations. The importance of cost management extends far beyond the immediate project team. It directly impacts stakeholders, who rely on accurate cost estimates and transparent financial reporting to make informed decisions. Moreover, effective cost management enhances an organization's reputation, demonstrating its ability to deliver projects on time and within budget, ultimately fostering trust and credibility among clients and investors. Cost estimating, a fundamental process within project cost management, involves developing an approximation of the costs required to complete project work. This process, though inherently uncertain, strives to provide the most accurate cost projections possible, given the available information. Accurate cost estimates are essential for informed decision-making, enabling project managers to assess feasibility, secure funding, and allocate resources effectively. Various techniques can be employed for cost estimating, each with its strengths and limitations. These techniques range from simple analogous estimating, which draws upon historical data from similar projects, to more complex bottom-up estimating, which involves breaking down the project into smaller work packages and estimating their costs individually. The choice of technique depends on factors such as the project's complexity, the availability of historical data, and the desired level of accuracy. Regardless of the technique used, effective cost estimating requires a thorough understanding of the project scope, deliverables, and potential risks. It's an iterative process that involves gathering input from subject matter experts, analyzing historical data, and refining estimates as the project progresses. By investing time and effort in developing accurate cost estimates, project managers lay a solid foundation for successful project planning and execution. Budgeting, the process of allocating costs to specific time periods or work packages, transforms cost estimates into an actionable financial plan. It provides a roadmap for project spending, outlining how much money can be spent, when, and on what. A well-defined budget serves as a benchmark against which actual costs can be monitored and controlled, enabling project managers to identify and address deviations promptly. The budgeting process typically involves breaking down the project into smaller, more manageable work packages and assigning a budget to each. This breakdown allows for greater control over project finances and facilitates the tracking of expenses at a granular level. The budget should also account for contingencies, which are funds set aside to cover unforeseen costs or risks that may arise during the project lifecycle. Effective budgeting requires close collaboration between the project manager, the project team, and relevant stakeholders. The project manager must ensure that the budget aligns with the project scope and objectives, while the project team provides input on the costs associated with their respective work packages. Stakeholders, including sponsors and clients, need to approve the budget and provide the necessary funding to support project activities. Cost control focuses on monitoring project costs to ensure they remain within the approved budget. This involves tracking actual expenses, comparing them against planned costs, and taking corrective actions to address any variances. Effective cost control is essential for preventing budget overruns, identifying potential cost savings, and ensuring the project stays on track financially. Regular monitoring of project costs is crucial for timely detection of deviations from the budget. This can be achieved through various methods, including tracking actual expenses against the budget baseline, analyzing earned value management metrics, and conducting regular cost performance reviews. By closely monitoring project costs, project managers can identify potential issues early on and take proactive measures to mitigate their impact. When cost variances occur, it's important to determine their root causes and implement appropriate corrective actions. These actions may include revising the project schedule, adjusting the scope of work, negotiating with suppliers for better rates, or reallocating resources from less critical activities. By taking swift and decisive action, project managers can minimize the impact of cost overruns and keep the project within its financial constraints. Parametric estimating is a cost estimating technique that leverages historical data and statistical relationships to predict project costs. This method involves identifying key cost drivers, such as the size of a building or the number of lines of code in a software application, and using historical data to establish a relationship between these drivers and project costs. Once this relationship is established, it can be used to estimate the costs of future projects with similar characteristics. One of the primary advantages of parametric estimating is its ability to provide relatively accurate cost estimates early in the project lifecycle, even when detailed project information is scarce. This makes it a valuable tool for preliminary cost estimation and feasibility studies. Additionally, parametric estimating can be easily automated using spreadsheet software or specialized cost estimating tools, which can significantly reduce the time and effort required for cost estimation. However, parametric estimating also has its limitations. It relies heavily on the availability of reliable historical data, which may not always be available, especially for novel or unique projects. Furthermore, the accuracy of parametric estimates depends on the strength of the statistical relationship between the cost drivers and project costs. If this relationship is weak or poorly defined, the resulting estimates may be inaccurate. Analogous estimating, also known as top-down estimating, is a cost estimating technique that draws upon historical data from similar past projects to estimate the costs of a current project. This method involves identifying a comparable project from the past, analyzing its costs, and adjusting those costs based on the similarities and differences between the two projects. The primary advantage of analogous estimating lies in its simplicity and ease of use. It's a relatively quick and straightforward method that requires minimal data collection and analysis, making it suitable for early-stage cost estimation when detailed project information is limited. Analogous estimating is particularly useful for projects that are similar in nature to past projects, as it leverages the organization's experience and historical knowledge. However, analogous estimating is inherently less accurate than other cost estimating techniques, such as parametric estimating or bottom-up estimating. The accuracy of analogous estimates depends heavily on the similarity between the current project and the past project used as a benchmark. If there are significant differences between the two projects, the resulting estimates may be unreliable. Bottom-up estimating, as its name suggests, involves breaking down a project into its smallest work packages and estimating the costs of each package individually. These individual cost estimates are then aggregated to arrive at the total estimated cost for the project. This method is considered one of the most accurate cost estimating techniques, as it requires a detailed understanding of the project scope and the work involved. One of the key advantages of bottom-up estimating is its accuracy. By estimating costs at the work package level, project managers can account for the specific resources, materials, and labor required for each task, resulting in more precise cost projections. Additionally, bottom-up estimating fosters a sense of ownership among team members, as they are involved in estimating the costs of their respective work packages. However, bottom-up estimating is also the most time-consuming and resource-intensive cost estimating technique. It requires a significant amount of effort to decompose the project into its constituent work packages and estimate the costs of each package accurately. Moreover, bottom-up estimating is highly dependent on the accuracy of the work breakdown structure, WBS. If the WBS is incomplete or inaccurate, the resulting cost estimates will also be flawed. Three-point estimating is a technique used to enhance the accuracy of cost estimates by considering the uncertainty inherent in project work. Instead of relying on a single-point estimate, which can be misleading, three-point estimating involves developing three estimates for each task or work package: an optimistic estimate, where the cost is estimated if everything goes according to plan, a most likely estimate based on the most realistic assumptions, and a pessimistic estimate if everything goes wrong. These three estimates are then used to calculate a weighted average known as the expected activity duration, using the formula EAD equals the sum of optimistic plus 4 times most likely plus pessimistic, all divided by 6. By considering a range of possible outcomes, 3-point estimating provides a more realistic and accurate cost estimate than relying on a single point estimate. It also helps to identify potential risks and uncertainties that may impact project costs, allowing project managers to develop contingency plans and allocate resources accordingly. Earned Value Management, or EVM, is a powerful project management technique that integrates scope, schedule, and cost data to provide a comprehensive view of project performance. EVM enables project managers to assess the work completed, the time taken, and the costs incurred, allowing them to measure project progress against the baseline plan and identify potential problems early on. Key metrics used in EVM include planned value, the budgeted cost of the work scheduled to be completed; earned value, the budgeted cost of the work actually completed; and actual cost, the actual cost incurred for the work completed. By analyzing these metrics, project managers can calculate schedule variance and cost variance, which indicate whether the project is ahead or behind schedule and over or under budget, respectively. EVM provides valuable insights into project performance, enabling project managers to make informed decisions regarding resource allocation, schedule adjustments, and cost control measures. In today's digital age, a plethora of software tools are available to streamline and enhance project cost management. These tools range from simple spreadsheet applications to sophisticated project management software suites, each offering a unique set of features and capabilities. Spreadsheet software such as Microsoft Excel or Google Sheets can be used for basic cost tracking, budgeting, and reporting. These tools are readily available, easy to use, and highly customizable, making them suitable for small to medium-sized projects with relatively simple cost management requirements. For larger and more complex projects, dedicated project management software solutions, such as Microsoft Project, Primavera P6, or Asana, offer advanced cost management features. These tools typically include capabilities for cost estimating, budgeting, cost control, earned value management, and reporting, providing project managers with a comprehensive set of tools to manage project costs effectively. In conclusion, mastering project cost management is not merely an option, but an imperative for achieving project success. It's a multifaceted discipline that demands a thorough understanding of cost estimating techniques, budgeting methodologies, and cost control mechanisms. By integrating these elements into a cohesive strategy, project managers can effectively manage project costs, mitigate financial risks, and deliver projects that meet stakeholder expectations. The journey to mastering project cost management begins with recognizing its significance as a cornerstone of project success. It requires embracing a proactive approach to cost estimation, employing appropriate techniques to develop accurate cost projections, and transforming those projections into actionable budgets. Effective cost control is paramount, demanding constant vigilance in monitoring project expenses, identifying variances, and implementing timely corrective actions. In today's dynamic business environment, marked by increasing competition and shrinking budgets, mastering project cost management is no longer a luxury, but a necessity. By embracing the principles and practices outlined in this essay, project managers can elevate their cost management capabilities, ensuring that their projects are delivered on time, within budget, and to the required standards, ultimately contributing to organizational success.